Good evening. Holy fuck, it's been a while. Well, I done did it again. I got myself another Z32. This is number 3. This one's a little special, I guess you could say. I found out some stuff that's not so fucking good. Right, meow. So, might as well bring y'all along for the ride. Fuck. So here we have, it's a 1990 300ZX 2+0. Doors are locked. I don't feel like unlocking them. It is a Canadian car. You can see by those up there, you can tell that there's something going on underneath the hood. Now, body is in lesser than optimal condition. It's got aluminum calipers all the way around. That's pretty good. The hatch has a little bit of rust. It's not too good. By the way, this car is for parts. It's not a restoration or anything like that. It is just strictly fucking parts. Bumpers in good shape. These taillights are in excellent condition, especially compared to the other two that I've had. The actual third brake light is in one piece, surprisingly. The T-tops are, they got some rust on them, you know. But the 2+0 doesn't have a back seat, so it's a lot shorter. It's probably about a foot and a half shorter than the 2+2. Now, the other two I had were 2+2s. The interior is all there. It's all complete. Dash is in perfect condition. That's why I have this cardboard on there to try to protect it from the old Florida sun. But it's a 5-speed, like I said, Canadian car, so everything. The dash says 126,000 miles. That's like 198 kilometers. 198,000 kilometers. It's got the aluminum hood. It came with a KBD front bumper. That's the parts that I took out of it already. It came with the T-top shades in very, very good condition. Let me just get these back up there. That way they don't fall. So, yeah, this is the motor. Now, funny story is the listing was twin turbo. 300ZX Z32 twin turbo. I'm like, all right, fucking sweet, you know. I see that it had the aluminum, calipers. I have no idea if they're the 26 or 30. I couldn't measure at the time because it was 7:30 at night. It was dark as shit, and I was in a very bad neighborhood, so I wanted to get out of there. Now, if you come down to the info plate here, I don't know if it'll put, right there, VG30DE, end parentheses. That is, this car was not a factory twin turbo. So, when I popped the hood, this timing cover had a Turbonetics sticker on it. Which, someone went through the trouble to make this a twin turbo car. And it is, in fact, a twin turbo VG30. Okay? Because it has 2 turbos on either side. I can confirm they are there. Now, tonight, I put the breaker bar on the crank. Maybe a millimeter of movement. I should have checked this while I was down there, but I didn't have the tools, didn't have the time. I'm paying for it now. So I put the bore scope down each cylinder. There's a little bit of crud on top of the pistons. It's not too bad, but just for cause and reason, see if I can't get this bitch to spin over freely, I went ahead and put in some Stay-Bil because I don't have any fresh gasoline and some transmission fluid. So I'm gonna leave that sit overnight, and I'm gonna see if I can't get it to move freely tomorrow. Try to free up the pistons because they're kind of stuck. Now, another thing that I found out is why I was making this video. Check this out. So this is an interference motor. It has a timing belt instead of a timing chain and yada, yada, yada. Now, there's little timing marks, okay, on the gears. That's a timing mark. You align these two. The intake, the intake ones. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at it, and I come over here. That's the timing mark for the belt. That's the timing mark for the cam. That top dead center. Now, if I take this and I rotate it top dead center, this line, as you can see, is like 2 teeth off? That's not good. So what I'm hoping happened is someone took it upon themselves to repair this motor. Something happened, or it was like a general service, and someone took it upon themselves to repair it. because there is some damage to the harmonic balancer. Some chips are out of it. I'm hoping it was installed wrong and it never ran like that, because if it ran like that, we're talking about bent valve train, especially since these clearances on these motors were so tight. So that is my plan of attack. I'm going to try to get the motor to spin freely. If it doesn't spin freely, I'm contemplating cutting the timing belt to see if I can't just get the bottom rotating assembly to spin free. And ultimately, I am going to take the valve covers off, and I'm going to inspect the cams and the valves to see if we have any bent shit underneath there. I'm hoping not. I mean, I got this car for a decent deal, but that was in the understanding that the motor wasn't necessarily in running condition, but at least free spinning. So I may have fucked myself. Don't know yet. So I'm taking you along for a ride. My roller coaster. All right, well, I'll see you in the next one. Well, the next iteration of this episode. In the meantime, I'm working on my S13. I got the fucking subframe all done, yada, yada, yada. I broke a fucking tap in my handbrake mount. I was tapping the mount for bolts and to make it look clean and stuff like that. Broke the fucking tap, so that's gonna be fun. We'll take that out tomorrow. But see you guys in a second. All right, update. It's I think it's been about a day or two. I got some good news, I guess. No, it is good news. Fuck it. No, it is good news. Look. So I went ahead and took one valve cover off, and everything looks fine. And I actually went ahead and I cut the timing belt, which I was going to do because who knows, it could have been, there could be a bad idler down there, like, you know, who knows if that little fucking thing is bad down there and allowing it not to move and, you know, this and that. So I poured that shit down there, and I gave her the old, I gave her the beans, you know what I mean? And she fucking turns now. And so engine's free. That's a good sign. So it definitely would need a rebuild, but it increases my profit margin, because now instead of having an unknown condition, at least now it turns over. And the heads are in great shape, so I'm gonna throw this valve cover back on, throw the plenum back on, take some pictures, and throw it up on the old marketplace. So that's some good news.
But I take them off.
Okay.
Be careful with it, okay?
I will. So let me open up the inside right now.
Squish him.
I won't squish him. My son's playing with caterpillars. Oh. Open up the inside for y'all. Take a gander. This fucking thing. So, yeah, dash is in great shape. Like I said, it's got the AFR boost gauge. Those are in good shape. 5-speed. Seats are shot. There's the back. But interior is in really good shape. So, yeah, see, Canada. And I just, it's a first generation Z32. It's an early 89. That's, damn, that's fucking crazy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully you guys liked it. I don't know if I'm gonna make another video about this car or not. Probably not, because I want to get it stripped down and out of here as quick as fucking possible, because I'm about done with that. I get the hydro installed and everything last night. I just need to cut my brake line and cut it down and make it shorter, plumb it, fill it with fluid, bleed it, dunsies. So, all right, like, share, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. I always try to read every single comment, question, and back to you within a swift manner. But until next time, catch you guys later. Peace.